I heard you was looking for me. That's funny. I was looking for me. If you utilize your eyes and visualize, you will see I'm not even who I used to be. From head to toe, the inner glow powers the flows that you know. My drive is different. My vibe is different. So seeing me face to face, my life is different. Standing over addiction like a hieroglyphic. Loving my new position and questions of how I did it. Here's the nuts, the bolts, the blueprint specifics. Invested in myself 10 toes down. Peel back layers and group until I found the clown. Looking at the image in the mirror, how you like me now? His reply, the nerve of you. After all we've been through, this is what you do? I'm like, bro, this is private property. In fact, this is holy property. And when I think about it, the U-O-Y in the mirror is actually Y-O-U, or the only thing constantly stopping me. I gotta preach right here so that we crystal clear. I no longer fear the things in the mirror, how they appear. I had to pick and choose the deepest bruise that held the biggest clues to where the most damage was done. And that's kind of easy. That was the death of my son. You know, this is my first time actually seeking to get help on this level like that, because of I haven't been wrapped up in addiction that long as long as others that I have run across have. What sent me in that journey in the first place was my son died at 26 years old, and that's about like 5 years ago. So that's kind of how the 2 years played into this, and I had got wrapped up in drug addiction and on that journey, and then I ended up at Lowell House, which was part of the process of bringing me to my next step. I had done a bunch of work until I got to Lowell House. Then once I got to Lowell House, it was time for me to test those new skill sets that I've developed. And they afforded me the opportunity to really stay grounded, and it put me, I can say that the Lowell House gave me an opportunity to meet all steps that I possibly could before moving forward, because they provided me with the right groups. They provided me with the necessary individuals that I should be surrounded with moving to my next step. Maria gave me the opportunity to create my own group, so to speak. And I have a group that it started by I wanted to have speaking engagements. I seen people always coming to do commitments, and I seen people do commitments. So I wanted to learn to do commitments on my own. And so she afforded me the opportunity by making a few calls around the campus and allowed me to be able to go to TSS. And my favorite one is the dual program. And my 10 Toes group is still there right now, even though I'm not in the Lowell Men's House anymore. But the 10 Toes group allows individuals that are there now, like when before I left, it's an individual, Travis, which was my right-hand man. He had the opportunity to take over that group, so it's still going. And I go there, you know, it's twice a month, but I go there at least once a month because I give them their opportunity to keep it going. And I come there and make sure that it's still going. And I've grown it so much now and got it more in depth that even here at Thrive, I've had the opportunity to get more in-depth 10 Toes going on here. Like here at Thrive, the 10 Toes actually goes into some of what I coined the hurt work. And then when we're at the dual program, we speak about, you know, our journey of where we came from, where we're at, and where we plan on going. And so I plan on growing this as much as I possibly can. Oh yes, I'm a member at the Recovery Cafe. Usually like today they're on a trip. But I go to one of their groups at 10 o'clock every Friday. I stay rooted in this. And my flyer for 10 Toes Down is up over there also. Part of the Lowell House on 101. Peter is my counselor over there, so now I recently started with him over there, so you know I'm still new with him over there, and I haven't seen him in the last 2 weeks due to the fact that 1 week he was out, and this Monday I forgot, so sorry again, Peter, but yeah, so yeah, those amenities help a lot in me continuing my success. Oh man, that was a healing process. Like, cause when the very first time that I got the opportunity to speak at the dual program, I didn't know exactly how to start or say what I needed to say. But sitting there just beginning to talk, and I had my team behind me, so just beginning to talk, I could feel that I didn't need to know what needed, like I didn't have to have a script to throw out there. It's just, I spoke from the heart, and every time, and like every word, and like you can see the connection, like when you know that somebody has been through what you've been through, and they're trying to get better, that connection just fuels, and that's where the healing comes in that for me. It's amazing. I have like a superb drive right now. Like I've been in jobs where I've made a lot of money. I've owned houses, I've owned BMWs, I've had gold chains. Like I've had that, that American lifestyle type of like, or like if you want the house with the white picket fence, if you're thinking about that, I've had that, but I wasn't satisfied there. If you ask me if I put this on a scale of what I have now, because I don't have any of those things now, and what I do have now is I have peace. Like I am happy with myself. I don't need any of that to actually feel complete. Like right now, I feel like my life is complete. So everything that I gain now, it's worth it.